News coming in from the United States of America. The U.S. Attorney General has now released the first Epstein files, but no major revelations have been made. The flight logs from Epstein's private jet, now this is something which was available in the public domain over the past many years, is something which is now being released by the U.S. Attorney General. My colleague Shashank Mattu is now joining me on this story. Shashank, a very heavily redacted address book, alleged links between Epstein and other people. That is something which has now come to the fore. But also what people were expecting and what has come to the fore, there is a huge gap.
No, you're absolutely right. Just to give our audience a sense, Jeffrey Epstein was a very powerful financier in America, and for a very long time he was connected with some of America and the world's most influential people, including Prince Andrew, Bill Clinton. He had connections with Donald Trump. He was really part of this wealthy global elite. And then news surfaced that he was involved in really very horrifying crimes, including sexual abuse and prostitution. And he was then arrested, and then subsequently he committed suicide. But then that has sparked a number of conspiracy theories about his client list, people he was involved with. It has become a very popular conspiracy theory, and people wanted transparency. They wanted to know who exactly Jeffrey Epstein was involved with. The Trump administration, which has said that we will give transparency on all these issues about Jeffrey Epstein, had made this a major theme, transparency. But now, of course, this list of documents has been revealed, and the criticism is this is a very small list of documents. Many of these flight records that have been released of Jeffrey Epstein's flight logs have been in the public domain in court cases for a very, very long time. And so these documents are really unlikely to satisfy people who wanted transparency. And as you mentioned, there are heavily redacted documents that have been put out that don't really give any new information based on what is already known about Jeffrey Epstein's movement. So there was a lot of hype that was put out by...
Thank you, Shashank, giving us those details. The U.S. Attorney General has now released the first of the Epstein files, but no major revelations have been made.